G'day everyone, Trishanada here and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be a game review. I did stream this game over on Glimish last week, and if you guys ever want to rewatch my streams or anything like that, I do have another YouTube channel called Trishanada Streams, or you're more than welcome to come watch me live over on Glimish, which I will leave all the links down below in the description so you guys can watch me live or rewatch my streams. You're more than welcome to. So this game is called Citywars Savage. Oh, sorry. And it's basically an MMO, but it's also got some other little inspirations from other games. So basically, if you like Minecraft or any of those other survival games, you can craft up your gear, gather up resources, and use those resources that you pick up to gather up to create new new gear, crafting stations, furniture, everything like that. And then it's also got another aspiration of a game or feature, whatever you want to call it, is you basically built up your own city, which I like the idea of. So you can find NPCs to come join you and live with you in the city. So say you, for example, you go and find a miner and he comes and move and live in your city. He will basically be your miner. He will go off and gather up resources for you and bring it back to your city. And then like any other NPCs that you find. I did stream this for like 5 hours or almost 5 hours, and I just got to where I was able to build up my city. But everything that I was trying out in the game is something that I will be looking forward to. I do love MMOs, I do love RPGs, and I do love stuff where you can build up a city, decorate your home. You can even do that. The furniture that you craft up, you can decorate your house, and yeah. So things that I liked about this game was so you're going off doing your quest. I don't want to say too much about it in case you guys want to check it out for yourself, which you can download the demo on Steam right now if you ever want to check it out and try it out for yourself. Just remember guys, it is still in beta, so stuff might change or it hasn't been added into it yet. But yeah, things that I loved about it was it's basically an MMO, so you go off and do your quest line. And there was things where I was sometimes getting lost because I couldn't find the person that I was looking for. So it would be good. I think they are adding it to the game where they, like, the NPCs got like an exclamation mark or a question mark above their head saying, I'm right here, this is where you hand it in, or I've got a quest for you, come over here and get the quest. And another thing that I do like was where the boss fights, basically there was mechanics where you were able to, like, you had to think of how to kill the boss. So I remember the first boss was like a bird and it summoned the black crows. So you go and kill the mobs off, and then there was time I was hitting it and I was like, I'm not doing any damage to it, what do I gotta do? But then it summoned like vines, spiky vines out of the ground, and basically you had to lead the boss bird to the vines to stun it, or knock it. I think it gets knocked down or whatever, and then you were able to whack on it and do damage to it. And I think I had to do that about 3 times, and then the boss was complete. And you go at the end, there was a chest, you get new gear from the chest, and you move on to the next part of the quest line. And then the next boss, I do remember the next boss was a goblin, where you basically had to he was electrocuted, like he had electric all over him or something like that. And you were in a cave, and basically around the cave where the boss area where you're fighting had water. And I was like, well, if he's he's got electrocution all over him, what happens if I knock him into the water? And that's how you did it. It took a lot of damage from him, but he did teleport somewhere else, like up above. And I was like, I don't know if I could shoot you from up there, because he had other goblins up there shooting arrows down. but then he teleport back into the middle, and you just do it the same thing again. Try and knock him back into the water, and I think I did that about 3 times. I think the only boss that I had struggle with was the spider one, the spider queen or whatever it was. I couldn't really figure out what, like I don't even know what killed it. Like I couldn't really figure out what was the mechanic for that, but I died like twice for that. And I did see there was there was a shop there where you respawn, and I did upgrade my, like I just bought a new spear from him, and I think a new helmet that had a little bit more defense. But yeah, I wasn't really doing much with my, like I wasn't really crafting up any gear or anything like that. I was just using the stuff that I found or got rewarded with. So probably if I was crafting up my gear, I probably would have been able to get better gear that way. But I was like, oh, I'm getting stuff from the quest, so I might as well just use that. And so stuff that I wouldn't mind seeing into putting into the game. I don't know if these are going to be added, but these are my ideas that I would like. I love progression with your character. I couldn't find any like character sheet or anything like that. There was a level at the bottom of your screen on the UI, but that was called Life Force. So you basically, sort of like how you were gathering up like the orbs when you kill monsters in Minecraft. It's the same concept of that. You kill monsters in City Wars and you get orbs that would level up that meter. And then you use that to enchant your gear. Because I was like, oh, I thought that was my level. Because I'm like, man, I'm only level 3. What is this? But it was basically, you use that life force to enchant your gear. And I really like how they were doing the enchanting in this game. Different gear had like... So I was leveling up my bow. I was really liking the bow that I was using, and you had different, I would say like a passive tree for your bow, and I was going down and just adding points to it, that what I had from my life force. And when I was enchanting that, you had to craft up like enchanting scrolls first to be able to enchant your gear as well, and that was the currency for the elf, because there was different like cities that I was traveling to through the quest lines, and when I was at the human town it was coins, and then when I went to the elves, they had their own currency, which was the, I think they were called enchanting scrolls. It was some form of scroll, so I was like, oh okay, but you also use that for enchantments. And when I was, you know, gathering up materials, you're like chopping down trees for wood, mining stone for stone, iron, all that stuff. It would have been nice to see, like, if you click on the character sheet, have different skills. So like, say you do a lot of cooking, and like you get to a certain level, you unlock some more like recipes or something like that, or you'll be able to craft new gear. So if you were mining, you say you reach level 5 or something, you were able to level, this is just an example, like you can start leveling up or start mining the next tier of materials that you find around the world. Well, so far that I found mining, I wasn't really gathering up much stuff to craft with. I was more focusing on the quest line, and like I really wanted to get to the city building, but I ended the stream right at when I got my city to start building with. I was like, it's getting so late, I need to go to bed. And it was really, really interesting. It's something to check out. So if you ever want to check it out, guys, you can download the demo on Steam. I definitely recommend checking it out. And that's it, guys. That's my little review of City Wars. It's something that I'm gonna be probably playing a lot. If it does remind me a lot of like Portal Knights, Minecraft, any of those city buildings, and you know, just all in one. It's going to be really, really interesting. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate all the like the likes and all that too. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like, and feel free to come hang out in my streams. You're more than welcome to. We have a lot of fun there over in Glimish. And yeah, so you guys have a lovely day, night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you all next time. See you later, guys.